You couldn't pick two more diametrically opposed worlds than Las Vegas and Boston, which was the roots of our character Ben Campbell.
Since most of my pre-production was in Boston, obviously my frequent visits to MIT, to Harvard Med, and hiding my little digital camera and taking thousands of shots of unaware students and seeing how students and professors would wear.
The architectural diversity of some place like Las Vegas, which is a popular culture place, and Boston, which is an old heritage place, was a great footing for the movie design-wise, and that was very exciting also.
And then all of a sudden they get put into a place like Vegas, where they have stars in their eyes.
They would finish school on Friday, get on a plane, and live like rock stars.
And obviously we're making a movie here, so we had to enhance both sides, both the Boston side and the Vegas side.
What we got was what I consider the new Las Vegas, which is the Las Vegas that younger people go to have a weekend, eat out, gambling's part of it, but they're a different looking casino than the old casinos. They're not so brash. There's actually a very nice architectural element to a lot of them. They were very graphic, black and white and red. When Russell got on board, we talked about how in Las Vegas there would be camera movement and the kids would be on the go. Our characters would be in a very animated, almost psychedelic environment, which Las Vegas is. They're being picked up in limos, they're being given, the VIP treatment, basically, because that's what they were considered, VIP rollers.
And they start making a lot of money from Vegas, from the different casinos.
There was an element of fantasy I wanted to kind of play with the kids with.
And that's a real world that exists in Vegas, where if you're spending lots of money at the tables, they comp you the room, they send you champagne, they probably send you girls sometimes, but that was the world that he fell into.
Nice going, Louis.
We did a lot of research when we were in Las Vegas. We went to all the high roller suites at every hotel, and we wanted them to really be fantasy-like, because our idea was that when he agrees to join the team, it's a little bit like Alice in Wonderland falling down the rabbit hole, that suddenly nothing's real, everything's big and glamorous, and so there's also a sense of unreality to it, as well as, using the basic architecture of the casinos where we were shooting and taking the main design cues from those.
One of our main locations was Planet Hollywood.
The Planet Hollywood suite, we actually probably made it a little more, Dolce Gabbana than they even go. It's got leopard prints and gold, and it's extremely eclectic, and a little bit of Liberace thrown in, just so it goes over the top somewhat. And I think that suite's very successful because it has the feel of everything that makes Las Vegas go.
Let's go make a killing.
All right.
Let's go make a killing.
They just led this kind of double life from Vegas, where they were these great kind of high rollers, and then these kind of MIT kind of mathematic nerds.
The main thing we wanted to achieve with the characters was reality, that they were students, but that when they went to Las Vegas, sort of the mask of the student came off, and what they were became more of what their own fantasies were.
Bert, Moisha, Vladimir, Mona, Miss Summers, your new identities are on the bar. So glad you could make it.
These people who would transform themselves so much from being plain students in MIT, in Cambridge, to being high rollers in in Vegas, and I thought how beautiful it would be to be able to translate all these through different color palettes, different shapes, and how beautiful to do the back and forth and revealing the chameleon capacity of these kids. On the Vegas side, we were very concerned with making a beautiful movie and creating beautiful costumes and giving glamorous looks to Kate Bosworth, to Jim Sturgis, and to all the other beautiful actors that were working with us.
The suits and the whole kind of look and the whole feel of it was fun.
Imagine walking through your favorite mall, your favorite place, shopping place in the whole world, and being able to afford anything that you see.
Obviously, when you go shop in the couture stores for all the beautiful labels and just go wild on their elegance in Vegas, that becomes just a treat, a feast for the eyes. Fashion and beauty, glamour, it was rather easy to do that because the beautiful cast that was offered to me is a cast of young people, very fit, very good looking, and anything that I would put on them would easily translate into something beautiful and attractive to look at. They're all coming to me and telling me that that's amazing, thank you, Luca. We're never gonna be wearing clothes this beautiful again.